Hey up everyone and welcome back to my Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play. If you can hear clicking in the background, it's Odin drinking out of his water bottle, and they like to do it very, very loudly. I did have a rat once that, when he was drinking out of it, he was so quiet with it, it was ridiculous. I don't know how he managed to do it, but all the rest of them seemed to just chug at it. So anyways, we have climbed up the mountain and we've made it here. But there's nobody around. What is going on? It looks like people live here. I mean, there's a cute little seesaw. I wish there was like things that you could do in this game, like where you could get on this seesaw and like move it up and down. But to be fair, they've done really great. They've done a really great job with what they have done in this game. Right, let's get our wings in the last area. We have reached it at last. The peak of Som-Al. It is said to be the highest mountain in all of Eorzea, you know. I thought it cold in Kurthus, but the air here carries the chill of a dozen winters. Yeah, so we now can fly in the Dravanian Forelands. Now that we have scaled the mountain, there remains the problem of finding Hraesvelgr himself. No, look. Wiggling its little bum. What manner of creature is that? I love his little pink pom. Yorkshire, do my eyes deceive me? Or was that a Moogle? Yeah, it was. It was my understanding that they only dwelled within the Twelveswood. I certainly never expected to see one in the churning mists. If the Moogle does live here, however, he may know where Hraesvelgr makes his lair. Quickly now, before we lose the creature completely. Now I know I attuned to the ether right. Didn't do my usual dumb thing and not do it, and then end up halfway across the map with nowhere to return. I mean, to be fair, I could like go, you know, into the Dravanian Forelands. Yeah, I could go like there, and then, you know. I forgot I can't fly here. Bah, he's gone. Yorkshire, we must widen our search. Oh yeah, I can't fly. I do love forgetting that I can't fly in certain areas. Alright, let's have a looky-look. Etheric disturbance. Oh no, we need to look for it. The ones that say destination. I love the music here. I've heard tales of these Moogles, but 'tis the first time I've ever laid eyes on one. They're rather adorable, aren't they? What? Why do you stare at me so? Can I not find a creature adorable? My heart is not truly made of ice. True. Actually, turns out she's a really, really nice person. I see no evidence of this Moogle of yours. Are you certain it wasn't a trick of the light? Mayhap 'twas simply one of those strange plants, shifting in a breeze. I don't think so, Estinian. I mean, you're bloody lovely and everything, but no. There's no sign of a Moogle in the area. Well, bugger me sideways and call me Jerry. Please don't do that. I'm sure I glimpsed the Moogle fleeing in this direction. Could he be concealing himself with magic? Confound it. Could we but enlist the aid of one of the local Moogles, I'm certain Hraesvelgr would not elude us for long. Though the eye enables me to sense the presence of dragons, I can only identify Nidhoggs with any certainty. We could wander the mist for days, and not know if we were any closer to his brood brother. And those are the days we cannot well afford to squander. Shall we divide our forces, then? Lady Eorzea, might I ask you to question any dragons whom you judge it safe to approach? I shall try. Yet I fear the influence of Nidhogg's rage will render most of the Dravanians in the area deaf to reason. And what of you, Master Alphino? I have not yet given up on the Moogles. Yorkshire, come with me to Gridania. I mean to petition the aid of the Moogles' kin in the Twelveswood. After that business with Moggle Mog, I dare say will be glad to help us. Assuming you have no need of me, I shall remain here. Nidhogg senses both the loss of his consort and the coming of the Eye, and his attention is firmly fixed in this direction. I mean to do what I can to hold his gaze, in the hope that I might delay any action against Ishgard. Thank you, Estinian. Come then, Yorkshire. Let us make haste for Gridania and rendezvous at Nofika's altar. Ah, but I neglected to tell you. There is netherite of ancient construction here which should make the return journey rather less arduous. Pray do not forget to use it. Well, it reminds me after I've already done it anyways. Right, let's return and go to Gridania. How are you all today anyways? I hope you're all well. I do like to know that people are alright. Righto. I sent word to the Elder Seedseer upon arriving in Gridania, and I am pleased to report that she has agreed to grant us an audience. If anyone can help us contact the Twelveswood Moogles, it is she. We are expected at the Lotus Stand. I trust you are familiar with the conjurer stationed at its entrance? Yeah, the silent one. The one that literally talks to you. The Elder Seedseer awaits you. Pray follow me. That's not even silent, that's just quiet. Should be called the quiet conjurer. I bid you welcome, friends. The Admiral spoke of having met with you, but 'tis no less a relief to see you safe and hail with mine own eyes. We humbly thank you for agreeing to receive us upon such short notice, my lady, and for all that you have done for us in our absence. Well, that it were solely to express our gratitude that we came to you this day. Alas, the tides of battle yet dictate our comings and goings. Elder Seedseer, we would beg your wisdom in a matter that may finally bring an end to the Dragon Song War. Speak on, friend. Blah 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 blah, says Alphino. I see. So you seek a means to contact these Moogles of the churning mists.
Kupo Popo, I say Kupo! Greetings.
Oh. Greetings, Kuplo Cobb. To what do we owe the pleasure of your company? I'm still laughing at that.
I was struck by the sudden urge to bring you some fruit, Canny, and I'm jolly glad I did. Tell me more about these Moogles in the sky, Kupo.
I will gladly tell you all I know, though it amounts to precious little. We encountered a Moogle high in the clouds of Dravania, and had hoped that you and your kin in the Twelveswood might agree to facilitate a meeting. Pray correct me if I am mistaken, Kuplo, but there are legends, are there not, which speak of Moogles who dwell beyond the clouds?
Indeed there are, Kupo. Long, long ago, back when the world was still young, they say my ancestors served the gods up in the heavens. Of course, that was before their masters took the bickering like spoiled children.
Ah yes, the tale of good King Moggle Mog the 12th. He is revered for holding fast to a rope of miraculous length, that his subjects might climb down from the sky and escape to the world below. Ignoring the more fanciful aspects of the tale, it may well be that Kuplo's ancestors hailed from the churning mists. Given how long his kin have resided in the Twelveswood, it is perfectly possible that the details of their history have faded into myth. Indeed, Master Alphino, such stories oft contain a measure of truth, It's like that the Moogles with the churning mist tell similar tales to the world below. I can well imagine why the one you encountered fled at your approach.
Oh, fleeing second nature to us. We often hide when the larger races come tramping through the forest. Of course, when there's one Moogle, there's bound to be more.
Cute little hands. Oh my god.
Which is why I've decided to take a trip to the clouds, Kupo. They surely won't be afraid to talk to me.
I was hoping you might say that, Master Kuplo. Will you accompany us then?
Just you try and stop me, Kupo. I'll admit, the thought of venturing outside the Twelveswood is a bit unsettling, but I can hardly refuse a chance to meet my distant cousins.
If you will have me, I too will accompany you on this venture and lend my voice to your cause as an ambassador of Gridania. My lady, are you quite certain? How oft does our nation turn to the scions of the seventh dawn in its hour of need? How oft have we asked the warrior of light to risk her life to save our own? Full many times, I say to you, and never have they refused us. Thus do I choose this day to offer mine aid to our allies for the good of the realm. They're not happy about it, are they? Is this not just? A most unexpected and most welcome offer, Elder Eorzea. We would be honoured by your presence. Let's go then. I honestly thought that was going to be a talking cutscene. Totally forgotten which one's which. Really, let's speak to Alphinaud for no reason whatsoever. Pray return to the summit and inform our companions of these developments. I will serve as Elder Eorzea's guide on the journey back to Som-Al. It being a path I have already trodden, I do not anticipate any great difficulties. Besides, we shall have the Elder Eorzea's personal guard to escort us. It's true. That you will. Let's see if we can find ourselves some Moogles. The sun is shining on my TV, I can barely see. I suppose that makes it all the more fun. Ouch. Ouch. That sounded like E.T. then. Ouch.
Elliot.
Well met, Warrior of Light. Nidhogg has not stirred, but he watches us, unblinking, with his one eye. The Elder Eorzea herself answers your call. Then there is naught to do but wait. They are here, Yorkshire. Oh, say my name again, Estinian. Greetings, my friend. I am happy to report that our journey was mercifully uneventful. Devoid as the road was of Dravanians, it would seem the dragons have abandoned Som-Al for the churning mists. Elder Eorzea, may I present to you Sir Estinian, Ishgard's Azure Dragoon. It is an honour to meet you, Sir Estinian. I have heard many tales of your order's extraordinary skill and courage. Friends, I feel it only right to inform you that we are not alone. The Moogles are all around us, even as we speak, and I should imagine they are more than a little concerned by the horde of strangers that have descended upon their home. Mayhap now would be an opportune moment to introduce ourselves. Sounds grand, milady. This should serve.
They're hiding, of course. There are so many of them, Kupo.
I am Kani Senna. My companions and I have braved the long road from the Twelvewood to share words with you. On this, the occasion of our first meeting, we bring an offering of light and wind.
Oh, such a gentle and pleasing glow, Kupo. I am Moglin, the chieftain of this Moogle clan.
Chieftain Moglin, it is an honor to meet you.
Greetings, I'm Kluplo Cup, ambassador of the Twelvewood Moogles. A Moogle from the world below. Your hide is of a different hue, but that palm is unmistakable. I might need a moment here, Kupo.
My companions were no less surprised to learn of your existence here amongst the clouds. I hope they did not startle you overmuch in their eagerness to make your acquaintance. Full well can I imagine your wariness. I am told that men have not walked here in nigh on 1,000 winters. Mayhap you will forgive them their forwardness when I unfolded to you the grave matter which first brought them into your midst. My companions crave an audience with the great worm Hraesvelgr, that they might negotiate an end to the war twixt man and dragon.
An end to the war, you say? I trust you, Kani Senna. The light of peace shines brightly within your soul. But I'm afraid the same cannot be said of your friends. To be plain, we did not hide ourselves because they were the first of your kind to be seen here in 1,000 years. Well, not only because of that. We hid because we smelled dragon blood. These skies are home to many, many dragons. While some crave peace, such as Hraesvelgr, many others crave the opposite, such as Nidhogg. Suffice it to say, we are worried that the presence of your blood-splattered warrior friends will attract the attention of the nastier kind and invite destruction into our happy home. Now, just a moment, Chieftain. Yorkshire here may have doled out the odd thrashing or two, but it's always been for a really good reason. She's a champion of the Twelvewood Moogles, and I'll not hear her good name slandered. Now, Ambassador, let's not ruffle each other's fur. I shall, of course, take your testimony into consideration.
If I may, Chieftain, there is little room for trust twixt strangers. Might we not take this opportunity to learn more of each other? What a grand idea!
An excellent suggestion, Kupo. In the interests of fostering friendship and keeping an eye on you, I extend to you the hospitality of Mockholm. Prove yourselves worthy of our assistance, and 'twill be yours. I shall be watching, Kupo.
When are we going to get horned races anyways? So we can make our very own Kani Senna. Or at least like glamour stuff. There might already be, that I've never heard of, but Oh yeah, it's him, isn't it? Too far away.
Tell me, in the world down below, do all your kind look so different from one another? It must be terribly disconcerting. What was it Kuplo Cop called you again? Yorkshire? Your names are as odd as your appearance. Have you even considered a nice Moogle name? Moglin is taken, by the way, Kupo. As are Moghan, Mogmog, and Mogwin. These being the names of the 3 wise Moogles who will administer the momentous challenges that I have devised to measure your worth. I call them the Trials of Trustworthiness.
Very, very clever.
Undertake these trials and we shall soon see whether or not you are worthy of our aid.
Right. Okay, so if I was going to be any of these, which one would I be? I like tanking, but I might even go for samurai at some point. Okay, where are we? Okay, so I'm going to end the video there. We will do the 3 quests, the Moogle quests, in the next video. That would just be grand. I'm taking... This is very early, but I am taking my father out for a meal for Father's Day. The reason why I'm doing it now and not on Father's Day is because restaurants and pub meals and just everywhere is going to be absolutely jammed. So today's worked out to be a very good day for both of us, so we're doing it today and I can't wait. And I've got him a big bag of goodies and he's going to love them. I can't wait to give him them as well. So yeah, enjoy this horrible rainy day. Take care of yourself. Please like, subscribe and comment, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.